two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Duke Blue Devils.
For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
And the Blue Devils will kick this deep, begin the game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense making their way on the field to open this game. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Try and run it. Here's the running back. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
He'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now.
On the double. Flip, flip. Get set, get set.
Ball handed off. Breaks free. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To the air, it's Jordan. It's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Blue Devils trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Jordan. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out.
And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. 2 And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive?
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. On the move now.
They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the ball is picked off.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Moves out of the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Jordan.
Receiver makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down.
Looking to scramble.
And the pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to throw yet again.
He escapes the pocket.
The defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Duke offense has back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll run it to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. On the move now. Using his legs here. And up for the first, but still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Ball handed off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
To the air, it's Jordan. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. This is the 6th play on the drive. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Duke.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal? Dropping back, it's Jordan. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Duke.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll feed the back again. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. They'll hand it off. The ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball.
Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
We got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Jordan.
On the move now.
On the run here. Lets it go.
The receiver makes the catch.
And tackled there by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is complete to the tight end. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Looking for a man.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This offense cannot be stopped.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Second down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To throw, it's Jordan. Moves out of the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his fourth punt already today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Jordan looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, you talking about an alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's Jordan. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side.
First down, left foot passes, defense.
Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw. It's Jordan. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. A short connection to the tight end here. And we're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. Snags the quick throw. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. You think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He'll hand it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. This would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Jordan. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. To bootleg here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They're going to run it. First down and more. He's still running.
Illegal block.
Solid gain in the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag.
Here we go, here we go.
There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
22 order. 22 order.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. The ball's still out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Duke. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score 2-31. Ohio State plays second.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let him fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Pounding away with the run game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's caught across the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Second down after the incompletion. Testing the right side here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, they get to completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion at the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Finds his man. Makes the defender miss. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. And the back gets the football. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
8 minutes. 2nd down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The pocket breaking down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.